Have you ever caught a fleeting glance from someone you love, a grandchild, a friend, a stranger, and wondered, do I smell off? Picture this: you're at a family barbecue, surrounded by laughter, the clink of glasses, the warmth of a summer evening. You lean in to hug your daughter, and for a split second, her smile falters. It's subtle, almost imperceptible, but it cuts like a knife. That moment, the tiny wrinkle of her nose, plants a seed of doubt. Am I the one who smells? As Dr. Thomas, a physician with 30 years of unraveling the mysteries of the human body and soul, I've seen this fear in countless women, over 50 women like you, radiant, wise, and full of life, yet haunted by the silent worry that their body is betraying them. I'm here to tell you a secret: it's not your fault. It's not about neglect or carelessness. It's about 6 hidden hygiene mistakes, silent saboteurs that even the most meticulous among us make without realizing. These aren't just about odor, they are about confidence, dignity, and the freedom to embrace every hug, every laugh, every moment. Stay with me, because I'm going to share stories from my patients, lessons from my own life, and simple fixes that will make you feel like the vibrant, unstoppable woman you are. Before we dive in, hit that like button, subscribe to Living Fully After 50, https://www.youtube.com/@livingfullyafter50 official, right parenthesis, and tell me in the comments, what's one scent that takes you back to your youth? I read every comment, and your stories inspire me. Let's get started. The 6 silent saboteurs and how to defeat them. Mistake 1: the bra that betrays you. Let's start with something we all love, that perfect bra. You know, the one soft, supportive, like a hug from an old friend. But here's the shocking truth: that bra could be your worst enemy. As we age, our skin changes thinner, more delicate. It soaks up oils and bacteria like a sponge. Wearing the same bra day after day, even if you don't sweat much, creates a petri dish of odor right against your skin. I learned this the hard way, and so did my patient, Emily. Emily's story: Emily, a 62-year-old school librarian from Ohio, came to my office in tears. She'd always been the picture of poise, but her teenage grandson had started avoiding her hugs. "Dr. Thomas," she whispered, "I think it's me. I shower daily, but something's wrong." After some gentle probing, I discovered Emily wore her favorite synthetic bra for a week straight. It was comfortable, but it was trapping bacteria. I explained that aging skin holds odors longer, and synthetic fabrics make it worse. I suggested she switch to cotton bras, rotate at least 3, and wash them every 2 wears. A month later, Emily walked into my office beaming. "My grandson hugged me yesterday tight and said, 'Grandma, you smell like home.' I haven't felt this free in years." The science behind it: as we age, our skin's natural shedding process slows, and it absorbs more environmental bacteria. Bras, especially tight-fitting ones, trap dead skin cells and oils, fostering odor-causing microbes. Cotton breathes, Synthetic doesn't. It's that simple. Solution: rotate 3 cotton or bamboo bras, washing them every 2 to 3 wears. Let the elastic rest between uses to maintain fit. As Ralph Waldo Emerson once said, the first wealth is health. A clean bra isn't just hygiene, it's a step toward reclaiming your confidence. Why it matters: every hug you give or receive should feel like a gift, not a gamble. This small change restores your freedom to connect without fear. Mistake 2: the underarm trap you never saw coming. Here's a question that might stop you in your tracks. When was the last time you exfoliated your underarms? If you're like most women, the answer is never. I was stunned when I first learned this in my dermatology training, and my patient, Sarah, was too. Sarah, a 67-year-old retired nurse from Texas, came to me with a problem she couldn't shake: a lingering, sour smell despite daily showers and top-shelf deodorant. "Dr. Thomas, I'm doing everything right. Why is this happening?" Sarah's wake-up call: after examining her, I found a sticky film under her arms, a buildup of old deodorant, dead skin, and bacteria. Long-lasting antiperspirants, especially those we love for their 48-hour protection, don't fully wash off in a shower. They create a residue that traps odor, turning your underarms into a silent scent saboteur. I told Sarah to gently exfoliate her underarms twice a week with a soft washcloth and mild soap. The first time she tried it, she called me, half laughing, half horrified. "The cloth was gray, Dr. Thomas." I had no idea. Within a week, her underarms were smoother, fresher, and odor-free. She said, "I feel like I've unlocked a secret to staying young." The science behind it: aging skin produces less natural oil, but deodorant residue clogs pores, trapping bacteria. Exfoliation removes this layer, letting your skin breathe and reducing odor at the source. Solution: exfoliate underarms 2 to 3 times a week with a soft cloth or a gentle scrub. Try mixing baking soda with water. Rinse thoroughly and consider a natural deodorant to minimize buildup. As Maya Angelou said, "When you know better, you do better." This is your chance to do better for your skin. Why it matters: your underarms shouldn't hold you back from raising your arms in joy, whether you're dancing, waving, or embracing someone you love. This simple ritual restores that freedom. Mistake 3: the shoes that tell a story you don't want to share. Shoes are more than footwear, they are the companions of your life's journey. But they can also become silent odor factories. I saw this with my patient, Margaret, a 70-year-old gardener from Colorado. Margaret loved her orthopedic sandals, wearing them everywhere: her garden, the grocery store, even her granddaughter's piano recital. One day, she noticed her granddaughter, Lily, wrinkling her nose when she took off her shoes. "Dr. Thomas," Margaret said, her voice trembling, "I'm so embarrassed. My shoes smell, and I didn't even notice." Margaret's turning point: I explained that as we age, our feet sweat differently, especially if we're on medications or have circulation issues. Our sense of smell also weakens, so we might not notice the odor building in our shoes. I shared a trick I learned from a colleague. Place dry, unused black tea bags in your shoes overnight to absorb moisture and neutralize smells. Margaret also started airing her shoes in the sun weekly and wearing lightweight socks, even with slip-ons. A month later, she brought Lily to her appointment. The little girl hugged her and said, "Grandma, your feet smell like flowers now." Margaret's eyes sparkled with relief. The science behind it: shoes, especially those worn daily, trap sweat and bacteria, which thrive in warm, damp environments. Aging feet produce more sweat due to hormonal or circulatory changes, and unventilated shoes amplify the problem. Solution: clean shoe insoles regularly, air them out in sunlight, and use tea bags or baking soda to absorb odors. Wear breathable socks or footies, and rotate your shoes to let them dry. As Helen Keller said, "Alone we can do so little, together we can do so much." Your shoes and feet need to work together to keep you fresh. Why it matters: your shoes carry you through life. Let them tell a story of care, not odor. This small habit ensures every step you take feels confident and free. Mistake 4. The perfume trap that backfires. Perfume is personal. For me, it was a cedarwood cologne that made me feel invincible in my 30s. But in my 50s, I noticed it wasn't blending with my skin the same way. My patient, Clara, a 73-year-old librarian from California, had a similar epiphany. Clara adored her rose-scented perfume, a gift from her late husband. But one day, her book club friends started stepping back during hugs. "Dr. Thomas," she said, tears in her eyes, "I thought my perfume was my signature. Now I'm scared it's pushing people away." Clara's redemption. I explained that aging changes our body chemistry. Menopause, medications, even diet can make fragrances turn heavy or sour. Overusing perfume to mask odors doesn't neutralize them, it creates a cloying mix. Clara switched to a light, alcohol-free body mist and started carrying unscented baby wipes for quick refreshes. At her next visit, she smiled. "My friends say I smell clean, like a fresh breeze. I feel like Clara again." The science behind it: as we age, our skin's pH shifts, altering how fragrances interact. Heavy perfumes mix with natural odors, creating an unpleasant blend. Your nose adapts to your scent, but others don't, making overuse a silent mistake. Solution: use light, alcohol-free mist sparingly after thorough hygiene. Keep on scented wipes for on-the-go freshness. As Coco Chanel said, "A woman who doesn't wear perfume has no future." But I'd add, a woman who smells clean has an even brighter one. Why it matters: your scent should enhance your presence, not mask it. A clean, subtle fragrance lets your true self shine, drawing people closer, not pushing them away. Mistake 5. The hair accessories you forgot to clean. Your hair is your crown, but what about the tools that keep it in place? Brushes, combs, Scrunchies, they are part of your daily ritual, but they are also odor traps. My patient, Rose, a 65-year-old pianist from New York, learned this the hard way. Rose loved her velvet headband, a memento from a Paris trip. But she came to me with an itchy scalp and a faint, musty smell in her hair. Dr. Thomas, I wash my hair daily. Why is this happening? Rose's breakthrough, I asked to see her headband. Up close, it smelled like old hairspray and sweat. Hair accessories collect oils, bacteria, and product buildup, transferring them back to your scalp. I told Rose to soak her brush in warm water with shampoo and baking soda weekly and wash her fabric accessories in a gentle laundry cycle. She started rotating her headbands, too. A month later, Rose played a recital and said, "Dr. Thomas, my hair feels alive again, no itch, no smell, just me." The science behind it, scalp sebum, dead skin, and products like gel or dry shampoo cling to brushes and fabric accessories, creating a cycle of odor and irritation. Regular cleaning breaks this cycle. Solution: clean brushes weekly by removing hair and soaking in shampoo and baking soda. Wash fabric accessories like scrunchies in a mesh laundry bag. Rotate them to keep your scalp fresh. As Audrey Hepburn said, the beauty of a woman is not in the clothes she wears, but in the way she carries herself. Clean accessories ensure you carry your crown with pride. Why it matters: your hair tells your story, don't let dirty tools tarnish it. A fresh scalp boosts your confidence, letting you shine in every moment. Mistake 6: the bed that holds you back. Your bed is your sanctuary, where you dream, recharge, and heal. But if you're sleeping in unwashed pajamas or sheets, it's a breeding ground for odor. My patient, Helen, a 69-year-old baker from Florida, discovered this when her husband gently pointed out a musty smell on her favorite flannel nightgown. "Dr. Thomas," she said, "I feel like I'm letting him down. This nightgown was my comfort, but now it's embarrassing." Helen's transformation: I explained that even clean skin sheds cells and sweat at night, especially under heavy blankets. Aging bodies may sweat more during sleep, and unwashed bedding traps it all. Helen started washing her sheets weekly, changing her pajamas every 2 to 3 nights, and sprinkling baking soda on her mattress monthly. At her next visit, she glowed, "My bed feels like a spa now. I wake up feeling renewed." The science behind it: night sweats, skin shedding, and even saliva create a damp environment in bedding, fostering bacteria. Regular washing prevents this buildup, keeping your sleep space fresh. Solution: wash sheets weekly, change pajamas every 2 to 3 wears, and clean mattresses and pillows with baking soda periodically. Keep a rotation of bedding for consistent freshness. As Benjamin Franklin said, "An ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure." A clean bed is your prevention for a confident morning. Why it matters: your bed should nurture your body and soul, not harbor odors that dim your light. A fresh sleep space sets the tone for a vibrant day. The emotional climax, the day I almost lost my confidence. Let me share a story that changed how I see my patients and myself. A few years ago, I was invited to speak at a senior wellness conference. I'd prepared for weeks, perfecting my slides, practicing my words. But as I stepped onto the stage, I caught a whiff of something off. My favorite wool blazer, worn for days without airing, had betrayed me. The audience was polite, but I saw a few noses wrinkle. My confidence crumbled. Me, a doctor who preaches hygiene, standing there feeling like a fraud. That night, I went home, aired out my blazer, and vowed to practice what I preach. That moment was my wake-up call. I realized that these silent mistakes don't just affect my patients, they affect me, too. They are not about carelessness, they are about being human. And as I help patients like Emily, Sarah, Margaret, Clara, Rose, and Helen, I saw the truth. Fixing these mistakes isn't just about hygiene. It's about reclaiming the spark that makes you you. It's about walking into a room knowing you're radiant, hugging your loved ones without a second thought, and living fully after 50. The turning point: one patient, Grace, a 74-year-old widow from Oregon, summed it up best. After addressing her hygiene mistakes, she rejoined her book club. At her next visit, she told me, "Dr. Thomas, a friend hugged me and said, 'You smell like spring.'" I cried, because for the first time in years, I felt alive again. That's the power of these small changes. They don't just freshen your scent, they freshen your spirit. Conclusion: your journey to radiance starts now. Ladies, aging is not a decline, it's a privilege, a chance to weave every experience into a tapestry of wisdom and grace. But it's also a call to care for yourself with the same love you give to others. These 6 silent hygiene mistakes: wearing the same bra too long, skipping underarm exfoliation, neglecting shoes, overusing perfume, forgetting hair accessories, and sleeping in unwashed bedding are thieves that steal your confidence. But you have the power to defeat them. Start with one change today. Maybe it's washing your bra tomorrow, exfoliating your underarms, or airing out your shoes. Notice how it feels: the lightness, the freedom, the spark. As Eleanor Roosevelt said, do one thing every day that scares you. For some of you, that might be facing these hidden mistakes. But I promise, the reward is worth it: a life where every hug, every smile, every moment radiates the vibrant, unstoppable woman you are. Join me on Living Fully After 50. https://www.youtube.com/@livingfullyafter50 for more tips to thrive in your golden years. Hit that subscribe button, like this video, and share in the comments, what's one hygiene habit you're starting today, or a scent that reminds you of your youth. Sign up for my free newsletter at insert link for weekly advice to live radiantly. Let's age not just with grace, but with confidence, vitality, and a fresh, beautiful scent. I'll see you in the next video, because after 50, your best days are still ahead.